We're about to go over 5 points of the Ikon VLX20. I'm about to give a summary, a review of me running this boat the past 3 months. Welcome to the Fishing Coach YouTube channel. I'm Jimmy Ishling. I go by Coach E, and I've been running this boat, guys, as you've been following my channel and been on my guide trips on the water lessons. And I'm about to give the full out report of this boat. Is it the best bass boat ever? I don't know. We're going to find out and talk about it. I have my positives with it, my negatives with it, and I'm excited about this boat. It's been fun, but I'm excited about it. It's for sale right now, guys. I'm going to get more in depth on that through this video. I want to say real quick thank you to Futrell Marine. I don't have any relation with Ikon. Nothing with them signed or anything. This is all through my dealer. All through my dealer, Futrell Marine. Thank you, Ricky Kesterson, Woody Futrell, Tony Hodge for believing me in running this boat, using it for my guide business and my content business. Now let's get into the boat. Okay, first, guys, I'm going to talk about the ride and performance of this boat out of my 5 points. But before I do that, let me kind of talk about the price of this boat, what it's for sale right now, and what it would be if it was brand new. So right now, this is a VLX20. Okay, has a Mercury 250 Pro XS 4-stroke. It has 54 hours on it currently. Bob's jack plate. It has the Quest trolling motor, which is the trolling motor I wanted on this boat. Okay, I have no than with anybody on electronics. Like, I prefer Garmin on stuff, Lowrance, but I prefer, I really like Garmin. Have the Quest trolling motor. It has every add-on I think that you can get on a VLX. It has, okay. Upgraded trailer, which I believe is a must. It has the extra part of the live well that's updated. It has the power pole, easy power pole installation parts, guys, but it has all the extra features. So this boat, I think, earlier in the year, brand new, you start seeing them out there. They're like mid 80s. I saw high 80s, depending if I had a Yamaha or Mercury. When you go to the Ikon website, it shows it. When I put everything in, at like 85 almost. Okay, now that's without graphs. That's without graphs, and the graphs are not included on this boat because these are my graphs. But then this boat right now is going to be listed, I think, for $74,900, and they might even play with it. They might go lower if you guys go throw a number at them. So I think it's worth it. I want to say that right now. Let's get into the ride and performance. So, and you're like, oh my gosh, Jimmy, a $74,000 boat, guys. There's a lot of boats right now for 80 to 90 to 100, and I've been in them with my business, Smile on the Water business. I get to be in a lot of boats. Okay, I get to be, and in the last 3 months, I've been in a Bass Cat Jaguar, 4 Puma STSs. I've been in skeeters. I've been in different types of skeeters. I've been in the high dollar Phoenix. I've been in a eight-year-old Phoenix. I've been in a 721, that 9. I've been in all the boats. Okay, guys. I've been in one Falcon. So I have a good comparison. I'm going to put that out there too. A lot of boats are nice nowadays, but for this boat, the price point, I tell people this when they ride with me. If you want to spend $80,000 on a boat, I think this is it. That's the truth. If I think right now for the best bang for your buck, this is it. Okay. And now one thing. Let's talk about the ride and performance. Okay, the ride and performance. I like how it sits. Okay, so I'm sitting right here in the boat. I like how I can see good. It's not too high. Like those Rangers are too high. I've been in a lot of Rangers lately too, by the way. Like, I've been in a lot of Rangers because the Ranger, this is still Ranger country a little bit. They don't like buying the new ones. They have all the old ones. But I've been in the 24 model Ranger lately too. So I like how this sits. It's not high like a Ranger, but it's not low like a Phoenix. It sits good where I could see. Because I've been in some Phoenixes where they have 16-inch screens. These are 10s. And I can't see. I gotta like stand up, so I want to be able to see. Okay, I want to feel safe. I like how this sits. This thing rides excellent, guys, in rough water. Excellent in rough water. Okay, we've gone 60 miles per hour through 3-4 foot waves. I've had people drive this boat that were testing it, and I'm sitting over there, which when you're sitting in the passenger seat, it is comfortable, by the way. Like, it is comfortable, and I got my little bar right here I can hand to, like that one I had someone that wanted to demo it, and he tested it in the waves, and I'm holding on like, oh my gosh, so but I like how this thing sits. The seats are comfortable, which you want to know that. But like the big thing is too, I want to talk about is if you want to go 80 miles per hour, this isn't your boat. This one here, I've had 2 people get to 72 when the water temperatures were high 70s. I had one person get to 71 when the water temperature was 90 degrees. Not bad for a big boat like this, okay? I don't care about going fast. Jimmy does not. You might. Jimmy doesn't care about going fast. I'm like, hey, you can beat me to the hole, and then I will come after you and fish behind you and catch more fish. I just don't care about going fast. Some people do. Jimmy don't. I'm not that risky. So, but I like how it rides, rough water. Like I said, but there's a lot of boats, guys, that I've been in that ride great in rough water. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you, so like there, and I'm going to kind of give a comparison, to be honest with you guys. There, I think like Ikon and some other boats, they're all pretty close, Now Ikon's taking this across the ocean. They have, guys. They've taken this through the ocean. They have videos out there. I've not done that. I'm too scared to go drive this thing through the ocean. But like I've been in boats that I've rode in 6-7 foot waves before. Okay, so I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this is the best one out of them all. Okay, I'm not. But I'm about to tell you what the best thing is about this boat that they do out, that they have won, in my opinion. Now let's go to number 2, the fishing. A big part about the boat people don't talk about is the fishing. And I'm about to tell you my favorite part about this boat. It's behind me. It's this deck. I'm gonna lay down. It's this deck. That sun's in my eyes. But let me tell you why this deck. People can say they have a big deck, but when you're fishing in 2 foot waves, or 6 inches of waves, foot waves, big waves, wake boat waves, this thing stabilizes, and I feel very safe in this boat. And guys, I can run on this trolling motor, okay, 9 to 10, which look, it's on 9 right now. And I can have 2 people stand up here. I tell them to step back a little bit, and I'm running, I'm hunting, I'm going to the next spot. But then the biggie part about this is I can have 3 people stand up here and we can fish. Guys, that's my biggest thing about this boat is the deck space, but how it handles the rough water. I've been in some of these other boats that are $80,000 to $90,000 boats, and I would not put that money on it because of how this is up here. Okay, but this one I would. Because like I like to fish up here. I live off the screen. Okay, I live off that screen, and this right here is like where I'm at a lot. Okay, and I'm with my customers and my clients. So with me, this wins. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm being honest. This wins. Okay, right here, that part. Now this is half padded. I think they have models that are full padded, but the fishing in this boat, Ikon's won. Like they won that part. Okay, and I know, like, before some of y'all say it, I fished in bullets too. Like I said, I fished in them all. But this one, I love how, that's why I think Ikon set it apart. And you see Jacob Wheeler right now, how Jacob Wheeler is rolling, and he's a really good at, he can fish however he wants, but he is dominating off short times because he has this, okay? I'm just saying, and he's really good. I think Jacob can probably catch fish in anything, but that's okay. Guys, now let's talk about the storage. This is another part where I think Ikon wins. I've been in boats to where, like back here, for example, in this back part, like I can't put my backpack in some boats back there. I'm talking 24 models, 25 models. This one, I can put my backpack in my 18-month-year-old kid back there. Now, my 18-month kid's 25 pounds. I wouldn't do that. But the other thing is, and we're comparing to some boats, is this middle compartment. Dude, I can fit my whole self in there, guys. And that's one thing that, like, is huge. Like, you know, is like storage to some people. And to me, like, I mean, I almost have too much storage. Like, I have too much room in this thing. So they've won this. The storage, I can put 30 rods in here, I think. I think in the LX model, you can put 40. But the storage is where they've won. The ice chest, okay, now I know. Bass Cat has like 3 ice chests in some boats too. Guys, I own a Bass Cat, by the way. I have a 2007 P2. It's about to be for sale. It's an orange and silver boat. It's sweet. But the ice chest, I mean, you can fit 24 waters in 2 bags of ice, and then it stays cold. So they've won on the storage. They've won me. But they've won. Now let me tell you real quick about a negative. Now I'm talking about storage. My negative on a boat. Let's talk about the negative. It only has two cup holders. That's it. I'm gonna tell y'all that's one of it's like my biggest negative on this boat. It has 2 cup holders. So there's a cup holder on each side of the seat. But like I like to sit right here at times when I'm doing my tackle, my rods. I would like a cup holder right there or right here, just because I'm up here a lot, putting a drink. Hopefully Ikon's watching this. If this was my boat, like I bought this boat and it was in my name, I would drill a hole and put a cup holder there. I would. Well, I wouldn't. I'd ask somebody, the professional first before me. Okay, now let's talk about the electronic side, but everything is right here. Okay, everything's right there. It's easy to get to. This boat is made, guys, for the new electronics, the wiring, all that good stuff. It's made for it, okay? Also with it, as you can tell, like I can fit a bunch of batteries back here. There's a bunch of room. On my other side, I have a 36 single volt lithium. And on this side I have my IGM and then a lithium for my my scope up front. But everything is so easily to connect it. It's easy to get to. Your guys that are rigging them love this boat because it takes them less time. So the electronic side, they won. Now the switches you see, I love these switches. Okay, I you know, when some boats have plastic, that's fine. You know, I'm not gonna like be very nitpicky, but I really love these switches. But I really like these switches. They're really easy to use, very straight up with them. And then one thing about this too, and some boats now have this, but it got the phone charger right here. Phone charger works Okay, it's been great. It has the lights. This boat has the lights, like I said, it has the extra add-on with the lights. And that's been huge, okay? Now up front, it's very simple. All you have is a trim up and down. Batteries, my stuff's off, right, hit it. Like, that's it. There's nothing else up here. Pretty simple, okay? That's one thing about the boat. This is a simple boat. Now, number 5, the last one. This one's very important. I should have probably talked about this earlier. This is a very overlooked until it becomes a problem. The trailer, okay? The trailer. So far, now I got the upgraded trailer. And I will tell you, I don't care what boat you go buy. If you can get the upgraded trailer, get the upgraded trailer. Unless you're like looking at used and it just comes with it comes with. If you get, let's say you find an Ikon, I will tell you this, and this is my favorite part about, one of my favorite parts about this upgraded trailer. If you go find an Ikon with the normal trailer, ask them for this, the steps, okay? Because look, they kind of get added on there, okay? I think they can add them on other ones. If not, they're gonna get mad. My dealer's probably gonna get mad. But dude, like these steps, I've been in a lot of boats with steps, but look, nice handrail. When you're down there messing with this in the water, you can sit, I don't wanna knock my mic off. It's like designed for you to like sit here and like go right here and mess with everything. See, you saw I was going around it. I thought you had to go around it, but then I saw the Ikon team made a video like this is why it's designed like this, so I can come right here and not fall, lean up against it. It's smart. So, but having the steps like you see right here, this is nice. Very nice when you're launching by yourself, as I do a lot. Okay, but this trailer does ride great. I've pulled big Rangers behind this truck, the 521L, and this doesn't seem near as heavy, and it rides really, really good. Okay, and it probably is a little lighter than that 521L. But like I said, it has the upgraded wheels. I was scared of these 18s, but this rides great, and I've had a good experience with it. I'm impressed with the trailer so far. It's 3 months old and been used a lot, but it's like basically brand new, and you're gonna get it a little cheaper, guys. So if you mention Fishing Coach or me, my name, to Futrell Marine, you might get a free fishing trip after you buy this boat and put all your electronics on it and all that good stuff. Okay, guys, appreciate you. Stay in touch. Let's go to the Faith Juice segment. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Faith Juice part of the episode where I share a motivation piece, scripture, or just a story or something that's on my heart. And today we're going to be in the Word. I'm in Proverbs. Okay, guys, I know we've talked about some Psalms lately. I like Proverbs, I know as well. And it's just a lot of stuff that's kind of like in your face and easy for me to understand. And I think it goes to all of us men, and then there's a whole section here for women as well. So Proverbs 16, 1 through 9 talks about here the heart of the man, and then also having the Lord's wisdom with them and how we need that. So like there's a lot here, 1 through 9, but I'm just going to share 5. Everyone who is arrogant, it says everyone, by the way, everyone who is arrogant in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Be assured he will not go unpunished. Okay, so arrogance. There's something to be said about arrogance and being cocky. As something when I was coaching football, me being a guy around a bunch of other guys and kids, you kind of get arrogant. And you see people that are successful kind of get arrogant. And in the fishing world, I mean, fishermen, that's one of the things I know now. Fishermen, man, are so think highly of themselves. And then it says, we're not going unpunished in the second part. And then, Jimmy, how are we going to compare that to today? Okay. I don't think it's wrong to have confidence in yourself, confident in your abilities. But you don't want to get too arrogant, too cocky, too self-confident to think you can do it by yourself. You still need the Lord's wisdom. You need the Lord's guidance. And to make decisions, you need that. And that's what I'm thinking here is kind of Solomon here in Proverbs is kind of getting to, is to where you have something going your way or you're very confident in yourself. Don't go make a decision just on you. Make a decision on with the Lord's wisdom's guidance. And that can also just go into you talking to other people that you know, let's say like for me, it could be other people that are fellow believers, it could be a pastor, just some people with some wisdom to help you make the decision. It can be also you asking people to pray for you and asking for wisdom and guidance. So that's just one thing right there. When I was reading it, and I was just kind of thinking about fishermen, how we get real arrogant, we get real cocky. Guys, we do, okay? And it can be ladies. It said everyone. Like I said, I know ladies that can, can get confident and cocky too in how they're doing their business and things. So it's for everybody. As I know, like my YouTube channel, 8% of y'all are ladies that are watching, okay? So shout out to the ladies. But yeah, so just something there is we don't want to get too confident, too arrogant, And if things are going our way and we're making good decisions, we also need to slow back, thank the Lord, ask for wisdom, and continuing to make good decisions and doing good things, and make sure we're doing the will of what God has for us, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. We're at 3 minutes on this one. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching the Fishing Coach YouTube channel. Leave in the comments about the Face You segment. Guys, we'll see you on the next one.